Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to see the different types of sentences. For this, you should know what is a sentence. A sentence is a group of words which gives a complete meaning. For example, Sheila is a dancer. This is a sentence because it gives a complete meaning. Now, let me say the different kinds of sentences: statement, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Now let's move on to the types of sentences. Based on structure, sentences are divided into simple, compound, and complex sentences. For learning about different types of sentences, you should know about a phrase and a class. A phrase is a group of words without a finite verb in it, and it does not give a complete sentence. Example: my new watch, a barking dog, the wise, the brave, etc. Whereas a class is a group of words with a finite verb in it. It may or may not make complete sense. Examples: my watch that is new, a dog that is barking, people who are wise, those who are brave. And classes may be of two types. One is main class and the other one is the subordinate class. A main class stands on its own, whereas a subordinate class depends on the main class for its meaning to be completed. Having learnt about classes, now let's move on to simple and compound sentences. A simple sentence has only one finite verb. Simple sentence is used to depict universal truth, facts, and description. A simple sentence has just one independent class. It has only one subject and one predicate. A simple sentence may have subject complements, object complements, adverbial phrases, and non-finite verbs. To keep in mind, a simple sentence consists of just one class. Now let me give you some example. Studying well, they scored high marks. They scored high marks is the main class here, and studying well is a phrase. Now let's see what is a compound sentence. Two main classes connected by a conjunction form a compound sentence. Example: honesty promotes character and dishonesty destroys it. Here, honesty promotes character is main class 1, dishonesty destroys it is main class 2, and is the conjunction. Now let me give you another example. They studied well and scored high marks. Coordinating conjunctions such as but, and, or, yet, so, etc. are used to connect the independent classes in a compound sentence. The next type of sentence that we are going to see is complex sentence. A complex sentence is made up of one main class and one or more subordinating classes. Example: I have lost the watch that you gave me. Here, I have lost the watch is the main class, and the class stands on its own, and that you gave me is the subordinate class. The class depends on the main class for its meaning to be completed. That is the class marker, or that is the subordinating conjunction. Now let me give you another example. As they studied well, they scored high marks. Here also it is made up of one main class and one subordinate class. Subordinating conjunctions such as because, since, although, when, while, where, which, if, unless, as, that, after, etc. are used to connect independent classes with dependent classes in a complex sentence. To sum up, let's see what are the three types of sentences. Simple, independent class. Example: I am healthy. Complex, it consists of independent class and any number of dependent classes. Example: I am healthy because I exercise every day. Compound sentence, any number of independent classes. Example: I am healthy and I am very active. The following is the transformation of sentence chart, which shows the different functions of sentences that can be transformed, and the rules are depicted in this chart. The next topic is combining two sentences. Any two sentences can be combined using conjunctions. There are two types of conjunctions.
One is coordinating conjunction and the other one is subordinating conjunction. Already we have noted that a conjunction is a word which connects two words, two sentences or two classes. Coordinating conjunctions you can easily remember by keeping the acronym FANBOYS in your mind. A stands for addition, that is the function that is performed by addition. Generally we use AND to connect two independent classes. For example, Dr. Kalam is a scientist, Raj is a doctor. Dr. Kalam is a scientist and Raj is a doctor. I'll give you another example. I like playing, I like swimming. I like playing and swimming. So this is the function of and. Now the second one is and so and fa. These are also coordinating conjunctions. So these coordinating conjunctions are used for inference, cause and effect. So let me give you an example for this. That is, we use and so and for sentences which have an effect on another sentence. Let me give you an example here. Nisha won the match. Nisha got the prize. Nisha won the match, so she got the prize. Example number 2. Rose is a scented flower. Rose is used in making sense. Rose is a scented flower and so it is used in making sense. Now we will move on to the third type. We use but, still, yet and only to represent sentences which have opposite sense or contrasting effect. Example, Raju is weak, he lifts the weight. Raju is weak, but he lifts the weight. Sachin was injured, he played well. Sachin was injured, still he played well. So this is the example for contrasting. We will move on to the fourth function, that is choice. We use or else, neither nor, either or to show choice between two sentences. Example, you must study well, you will not pass in the exam. These are two different classes. So this can be joined by using or else, otherwise into a single sentence. You must study well or you will not pass in the exam. Example 2. He is not an actor, he is not a producer. He is neither an actor nor a producer. Third example, run fast, you will not catch the bus. Run fast or you will not catch the bus. Fourth example, Mitra may drink tea, Mitra may drink coffee. Mitra may drink either tea or coffee. So this is an example for the function of choice. Now let's move on to subordinating conjunctions. You know that subordinating conjunctions will be used only in complex sentences and they will be collecting the main class and the subordinate class. So there are different types of subordinating conjunctions and you can remember them by keeping in mind the acronym BUS waiter. Here B stands for because. U stands for until and unless. S stands for so that. W stands for all WH words. A stands for as, although. I stands for if. T stands for though and that. E stands for even though. And R stands for rather. Now let's move on to the function. The first one is to pattern, that is infinitive type. Manju is very tired, she cannot play now. Manju is too tired to play now. The coffee is very hot, I cannot drink now. The coffee is too hot for me to drink now. The second example is reason. So we use subordinating conjunctions like because, since and as for sentences which represent reason. He took rest, he was injured. He took rest because he was injured. Second example, Kanan was not there, I spoke to his brother. As Kanan was not there, I spoke to his brother. Another example, it was raining, I did not play. Since it was raining, I did not play. Fourth example, you played well, you are selected. Since you played well, you are selected. So all these examples represent reason. The third function is time. We use subordinating conjunctions like before, after, till, when, and while to represent time. Example, he reached the school, the rain started. He reached the school before the rain started. Second example, brush your teeth, you go to bed. Brush your teeth before you go to bed. Third example, I returned home, he had gone. I returned home after he had gone. Or after he had gone, I returned home. Fourth example, the rain continued, I reached the school. The rain continued till I reached the school. Fifth example, Manju got the first prize, Manju was happy. When Manju got the first prize, she was happy. Manju was happy when she got the first prize. Sixth example, Sweta was reading, Sweta fell asleep. While Sweta was reading, she fell asleep. Or Sweta fell asleep while she was reading. So let's move on to the fourth function, that is condition. So we use subordinating conjunctions like if and unless to represent sentences with effect of condition. You work hard, you will pass. If you work hard, you will pass. Second example, he will come, you invite him. He will come if you invite him. Or if you invite him, he will come. Fifth example represents the function result and purpose. So we use that and so that to represent result and purpose. She suggested many ideas, they were not practical. She suggested many ideas that were not practical. Second example, I do yoga daily. I am healthy. I do yoga daily so that I am healthy. The sixth function is concession. So we use subordinating conjunctions though, although, and even though to represent the function concession. Example, he scored low marks in English, he studied well. He scored low marks in English though he studied well. Second example, I like to eat more sugar. It is not good for health. I like to eat more sugar although it is not good for health. So with this we conclude the types of sentences, simple, compound and complex. For easy reference, you may use the transformation of sentence table with different functions. Thank you.